welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hello, my name is Shai. Today's video is going to be more of a chilled little get ready with me Q&A, get to know me. So it's probably going to be a bit of a long one because I did get quite a few questions. So grab a snack, grab a glass of wine, whatever, just chill with me and get to know me, I guess. I'm hungry as well, you guys. I don't know why I started this video hungry. Like, that's a bad idea. Okay, so let you guys get into my business. Okay, so the first question, how did you get into doing makeup? And I'm going to use my Fenty and my NYX foundation today. So how did I get to doing makeup? It's funny because I didn't grow up in a household where makeup was like a big thing. When I was really young, I don't remember like any of my sisters or even like my mom wearing makeup like that. I think when I got older, I see my mom like maybe wear foundation, but like that's it. Then one day I was on YouTube and I saw a video. I remember exactly the video. It was a Rihanna video called Who's That Chick with David Guetta, and she had a really colourful makeup. If I can find a picture, I'll put it somewhere on the screen. And beside it, it was recommended a makeup video. I was like, makeup video? I clicked it and it was from this girl called Makeup by Lena Baby. I'm not sure if she still does YouTube. And she did a whole makeup tutorial on makeup, and I remember thinking, oh my god, how could she do that? That's amazing. I remember just being amazed by it. From that, I kind of started getting into makeup. I bought my first foundation, and I knew where to buy my first foundation because my mom always bought from MAC, because MAC bin had the shade range because the drugstore sure didn't. And I think I saved my own money. I didn't really ask my mom like, can I have money to buy makeup, because I knew she was gonna say I didn't need it. I just bought it myself, and I didn't even ask my mom like to wear makeup. I just one day started wearing it and she kind of just was like, oh okay. And I kind of thank God for my parents, because they really, like, when it came to like me like finding my self-expression or like, you know, playing with like my appearance and stuff about how I look, do my hair, my makeup, whatever, they kind of just let me kind of express myself. And then by the time I was around 16, 17, that's when your girl was a pro. Like, no one can't talk to me, because listen, back then, even at 16, 17, like, do you know what's crazy, guys? I was into hair more than I was into makeup. I was doing my own sewings when I was like 12 or 13. Like, please don't play with me, because I'm not one of them. Like, I cared about my look, okay? So I was into hair more than I was into makeup. I think when I was around 15, I had purple hair. You know how, like, listen, let me just go back, because I had bundles, okay? I got my first bundles when I was probably about 14, 15. Yeah, I dyed my hair purple because that was around the time that OMG girls was a thing, and I loved their colored hair. So I went and dyed my bundles myself purple, and I just was rocking that. If I can find pictures, I'll put them up. Yeah, it was just up from there. But I definitely remember college days. I was going to school face beat. I had literally, you know what was my thing? I would do like my complexion. I'd wear my LA Girl Pro Concealer, my Bed Nye powder. Don't know where I was going with that. I don't know if I used to do my brows. I used to do my brows, and then I'd wear like my red cherry lashes. Red cherry used to be that girl, okay? I'd wear my red cherry lashes, and I would wear, oh my gosh, my signature thing would do like a gold inner tear duct, and I'd always have like a bold lip, like a red lip. And girls always used to ask me, oh my gosh, how do you put that gold thing in the inner tear duct? You have to buy this eyeshadow from Superdrug, and then you just put it there, put influence in. For me at that age, it was a way for me to express myself and my personality and how I was, because I'm kind of a bit of an introvert. Still am. I'm not as bad as I used to be. I kind of used to be way more quiet and a little shy, and I feel like my friends only got to see my personality, and so makeup and kind of like my look, my hair was the way I could express myself. And like, yeah. Okay, let me answer these. She gave me a few. So, worst job you ever had? We're gonna be here forever. I'm gonna try and keep them short. So, worst job I ever had was anthropology. I don't care. I don't ever want a sponsorship. I don't ever want to work with them ever again. So I don't care about name dropping them. The management that I worked for was horrible, rude, entitled. Literally, I left that job without even leaving a notice, because I felt disrespected, so I disrespected them back. The last shift, I just didn't come back. One time, I was gonna be like maybe 10 minutes late. I was so polite. I was like, I'm gonna be late. I'm running a bit late, so I'm just letting you know I'll be there in like 10 minutes. Like, I'm doing my best to get there, yeah? You know, I get to work, finally. I was probably around 5 or 10 minutes late. I weren't that late. Got to my position, because I'm thinking, you know, when you're late, you just need to get to where you're meant to go to, innit? Get to your position. So I went there. Then one of the managers came out and said, come with me and talk to you. Or rude, or abrupt. So I'm thinking, she didn't even have no manners. So I go in the office with her. She's like, I felt really disrespected. today when you called me earlier saying you're going to be late. And I said, well, I didn't mean to be rude. Like, I don't feel like I was being rude, but I just called in advance. Like, I don't understand. Like, I was so confused. What do you want me to do? Cry on the phone and act like the world's ending? No, the world's not ending, honey. This ain't no essential store. Like, I don't understand why. She said she felt disrespected, you guys. She felt disrespected. I said, okay, well, I didn't mean to disrespect you. I just was calling to say I was late. Like, I don't know what else you want from me. So that was the first strike. The second time, I didn't like them. I was wrapping something for a lady. She was like, no, that's not how you do it. You definitely wasn't taught how to do that on the training day. That's not how you do it. Rude. But after that, I was like, sis, I'm not Santa's elf. I don't need to sit here and wrap things all pretty cute. You don't pay me enough. So that was the second strike. Third strike, I was finishing off a shift at the till, and one of the girls who interviewed with me, she was swapping with me, like, to go on the shift, and I was gonna go home. I was off. I was getting ready to go now, and the manager was like, oh no, you need to wait until she comes. I said, okay, fine, I'll wait here. So the girl came through, so we're swapping. Like, I'm putting one of my radios away, she's taking a radio, and we're kind of having like a mini catch up, but we are whispering. There's no customers in the store, and the manager's doing like a, you know, the changeover on the radio. It wasn't even like a minute conversation, it was 30 seconds, and we were whispering because obviously she's on the radio. She stops and she shouts like, what are you guys doing? So I looked at her and I said, what do you mean? You told me to wait here until you do the switch over, so I'm waiting here. She's like, so why are you talking? And I said, well, I can't talk to her, we're literally just swapping positions. Like, I don't understand. And I didn't even finish my sentence, and she was like, just go. That's the best thing she could have said, you know, because I walked past that and I didn't come back. And they called me in the morning. I didn't answer. Don't be rude, because it's disrespectful. You have to learn to have respect for people and be nice. Like, I feel like a lot of these companies feel like your job is your whole life. No, it's not. I only work here to support my lifestyle. One thing about me, I will get up and leave so quick if I'm not happy in a job or a career or anything. Like, I will always do what's best for me, because I have one life. I don't have time to be wasting my precious time, minutes, hours, doesn't matter, in a place where I'm not happy. Like, you're not gonna get it from me. You don't control my life, I control it. God is the author of this thing going on here. So if I'm not happy here, don't think your little money is gonna make me feel like I gotta stay here. I'm not in bondage with things like that, so don't play with me. And I left, and I hated it. I hated it. The whole shop, the clothes are horrible. It was just trash. Sorry, that was kind of long, but I had to let you guys know it's my worst experience. I have nothing nice to say about that store. Favorite month of the year, I mean, August. Duh, I'm born in August. I'm a Leo baby. The ending of summer, you have like your best days just before fall. I think it's just a nice time. I love August, it's great. But if I had to pick a month that's not my birthday, because that's biased, I would say December. December is kind of like a reset for everybody, because I feel like it's a time like where everyone like spending time with their friends and family. We're thinking about coming to a new year. It's just a nice time. I love like December, like holiday, Christmas season. So I'd have to say December. The next one is my favorite hairstyle. Has to be a jet black straight middle part bust down wig. Like, everybody needs a classic middle part jet black straight wig. Dream car, I've always wanted a little Range Rover. That's always been a car where I'm like, I would love to like have a little range. So I'd say that's my dream car. Okay, so the next question is, do you have siblings? If so, how many? I got quite a few questions on if I have siblings. What do you guys think? Pause the video, guess in the comments. I have a whole bunch of siblings, and would you guys guess I'm the baby? I'm the youngest of the crew. I know that's right. I love being the youngest. I mean, it's the best thing. But I have a lot of siblings. So I have 6 sisters and 1 brother. In my house, I grew up with 3 sisters and a brother. So yeah, big family. I'm an auntie to like 14. Yeah, can you believe it? I don't give auntie vibes, I give cousin vibes, okay? I think that's why I'm kind of an introvert, because I think when I came into the household, it was already a lot going on. There's a lot of kids, a lot of people growing up and being around. Like, I was so independent because I just felt like probably there's just so many people, so much things going on in the house. There's a lot of us, so I feel like I just kind of got on with it. So I think that's the reason why I'm still quite independent and like a little introverted to this day, because I just feel like I'm just gonna get on with it, okay? So yeah. What did you study at uni? The biggest scam there ever has been. I'm joking. Well, the price of uni, I would say, the freaking scam. But what did I study at uni? I studied sociology and business management. I know, a crazy combination of subjects. When I wanted to apply to do it, I think there was only 2 universities that actually did the program, which combined business and sociology. And I honestly think if I didn't find that program, I wouldn't have went to uni. I would have just figured out something else and pushed towards something else. I don't think I would have went, because yeah, I don't really think I needed to. And it was kind of difficult because I didn't major or minor. I did 50% of my degree sociology, 50% of it business, so it was difficult. I had 2 different advisors. I went to 2 different like business school. I went to the business school and I went to the social science school, so I had 2 different campuses that I had to be in. It's like splitting yourself in 2. Lashes are on. I threw on my Bossy lashes. Let's get into the rest of the questions. So next question is not a question. Would love to see you vlog more and not just sit down videos. Want to see the turn up. I definitely want to vlog more. I've said that before. I find it kind of hard to do it during lockdown because I feel like it's not much to vlog, but some people just want to see me like outside these videos, and I'm excited to do it. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna do more vlog lifestyle content. I'm excited to do that, but I just feel like I don't want them to be boring, you know. But would you ever show more of your personal life, like relationships and friendship? I feel like once I start vlogging, you guys will see more of it. I'm quite private with like my personal life, even with my friends. Like my friends don't know much that goes on with me, like in terms of like relationships and stuff. I keep it to myself, but you know, once I'm ready to share, I'll share. I don't have a problem with it. I feel like in this generation we have this weird obsession of like hiding, especially like relationships. You should be able to love out loud. You should never have to feel like you gotta love somebody in secret. Like privacy and secrecy are two different things. I don't know if it's a fear of like picking wrong and feeling like, oh my gosh, embarrassing, now I'm not in a relationship, I feel like I failed. If that's the case, I'm not scared of that, because I feel like you're going to go through things in life. Like everything's not always gonna be perfect. You just have to hope that you make the best decision for yourself, especially when it comes to relationships. Like I feel like if you're not happy, or you feel like you picked wrong, or you feel like the relationship's not working, then just end it and move forward. Like it's life. You can't, you know, you can't live your life based on other people and how other people are gonna feel. Like as long as you're not intentionally hurting somebody, like you should just do you. One thing with me is I don't like to impose on people, so sometimes I don't vlog just because I feel like I don't know how other people are gonna feel about it. I don't want to like put a camera in people's face and they feel uncomfortable, so a lot of it is that. Tips for us newbies just getting into makeup. Oh my gosh, just have fun. I feel like people make it such a science and such a chore. Like it's not. Makeup should always be fun. First thing about makeup to me is confidence. You should be confident before you even pick up a brush. I don't want nobody putting on makeup on their face because they're insecure. I feel like it's the worst place to start, and it's kind of a toxic relationship you'll build with makeup if you're putting on makeup to hide and, you know, be insecure about certain things. So put on makeup because you want to maybe look more snatched, because you're pretty and you're beautiful without it regardless. Makeup is just an extra addition to make you look a little more, you know, glamorous. Do not spend a whole bag of money on makeup if you're a beginner. You might find that you prefer different things or like different finishes. My 2 palettes that I first started with was the Morphe 35B and the 350M. So one neutral palette, one colourful palette, and I just went crazy and figured out how to do it from there. And it's all about practice. Blend, 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 blend. No harsh line. Don't be too frustrated if you don't have all the products like I have or somebody else has. Work with what you got, girl. Work with what you got, especially if you're young and you know you may not have a job, or you have a job but you know you need to spend on other things. Do not go run out and buy all these makeups, all these releases, all these drops. You do not need to, okay? You do it when you're ready and when you can, but just finesse. Until then, there's so many affordable brands. Do you ever feel like giving up on creating content? By the way, you better not. Of course I do. I feel like I've been on YouTube for a while now. Like I've had my channel for at least 3, and I'm nowhere near where I feel like I wanted to be, but I try not to take it personally, and I try to just like keep going forward, because at the end of the day I love doing YouTube. Even the days where I feel like I don't want to do this anymore, I want to give up, and I say it, the next day I still get up and be like, let me film a video, because I just generally love creating content. It would be amazing just to do this like and have it be like a good, you know, a good chunk of my income, it would be like such a blessing, because I generally love to do it. It's something I love to do. It can get frustrating when your content isn't getting the views or the reception and engagement that you feel like it should, especially if you feel like you're doing your best. It can be really frustrating. But yeah, of course I have days where I want to give up and I don't want to do it, because I just feel like I'm so overlooked, or I don't feel like I have enough subscribers, I don't feel like my views match. And like, you know, you put a lot of effort. Like, it's not easy making videos and editing them and like, you know, putting your best foot forward and filming. Like, it takes a lot of time and energy, it takes a lot of money. You spend a lot of money on like, you know, equipment, or whether it be makeup, doing reviews. Like, it can get a lot, and sometimes it can get really draining, and like, you know, you can get down on yourself because you just feel like you're not where you thought you were gonna be. To give up now would just be a waste of like all my time and energy I put in, and all like the happy times and the good times I had building this. And you know, I feel like I have a little community now. It's 5,000 of us now, so I can't give up on you guys. I can't just leave you guys hanging. Like, we're in this together at this point. You can't always expect to get your fruits of your labor quick like everyone else. I mean, it's easy to like look at everyone else, but my journey and her journey, or the other person's journey, ain't the same. I put so much in, so the thought of just like letting it go is like quite emotional for me, even though I have them days. But I don't think I ever will, because I just enjoy it so much, you know. What is the best and worst thing about being a YouTuber? I feel like the good outweighs the bad. The best thing has to be being able to have my community and share my content and share my creativity and my style and stuff with you guys. Like, that's like the best thing. And like, I love when I help people out, when you guys comment, I was looking for a video like this, or oh my gosh, you helped me like purchase this, or you helped me learn how to do this. Like, those are my favorite comments. I love when you guys like really enjoy my content. Like, that just makes me the happiest person. So yeah, I feel like that's the best thing. And also just doing what I love. The worst thing about being a YouTuber, I don't really have any like worst things, because I feel like, what is the worst thing? I don't feel like I've experienced much like hate comments or like negativity. I've got one or two, but I just block and delete. Best and worst thing about living in the UK, we can start with the worst. I could list a few. The weather, one morning it's spring, summertime. By the time you get to the afternoon, it's cold as hell. By the time you get to nighttime, it's raining. One thing about the UK, I don't care what the weather's like, you better walk with an umbrella, because you just don't know. The heavens will open up and it'll be showers and you'll be drenched. So always be prepared in the UK, because the weather is so unpredictable and unreliable. But other things would be how expensive it is to live in this city. Oh my god, housing market is a joke. The job market is a joke. Can we just talk about this Laura Mercier powder though, because I've kind of been sleeping on it a little bit and just been, you know, using my hood off because I'm so used to it. But can we take a moment to just appreciate how flawless it makes my skin look? Wow. Good things about living in the UK, one thing I do love is the accessibility and being able to like travel the city. Taking the trains and the buses, it's so easy to get from A to B. It's very easy to navigate, especially as a young person growing up. It's so much like opportunity and places you can go, places you can visit. It's very easy to navigate and just have fun and be able to like have that independence as a young adult. I love London and Christmas. I think I have a clip on like how the high street looks, like Oxford Street in Christmas time. Is so beautiful. Like, when you actually sit back and admire the city, you're like, you know what, I love London in the summer. The festivals, the vibes, the party, especially if it's warm. I love the energy around the city. I mean, I do like flying out, but there's certain like experiences that you can only have in London. I think sometimes it depends on the people you know, but yeah, I do love that about London. Those are the things on the top of my head. Favorite places to go on holiday: anywhere hot with a nice beach, clear water, nice pretty blue water. Drinks, because I'm gonna need me a drink. Did I say hot weather? Did I say I like boats, yachts, vibes? Like, I just like anywhere vibes, good music, drinks, good people, hot weather, water, sea, pool. I'm there, love it. That's a bit of me. What would you be doing differently if we were in quarantine, travel, clubbing, lounges, vibes? With me, it's like I do everything in moderation, so I don't go out that much. So when I do go out, I'm down to have a good time. I'm in my 20s, I'm young, I don't have any like big responsibilities, I don't have any kids, so your girl is gonna be where the fun reside and where the money reside. Those are two main things in my life right now. Favorite color has to be, I wear a lot of black, but if I had to call like a favorite color, I have to say like a royal blue or like a really nice pink. I can't really choose. Those have always been my things. I think I'm really loyal to pink. I feel like because I loved pink so much when I was a child, I can't let go of pink. Do you see pink anywhere in this room? I love blue, like a royal blue. It's beautiful. I love how it looks on my skin tone. So yeah, that's why I like the color, because it looks nice on my skin tone. That sounds very conceited, but I mean, the sea is beautiful too, and the skies are nice too. So yeah, aesthetics. If I had to really like be realistic, I would say black, because I wear it a lot. I just feel like black is an easy color to wear. It's classic, it's classy, it's just simple, it's just easy. So I wear, you will see me wear a lot of black because it's just easy, simple. I think it's just, it works. It just works. My camera died. I just put some powder under my eyes. I'm just gonna finish up my eye makeup. Yeah, we was talking about dating, weren't we? Yes, I'm open to dating. I'm not in a relationship. One thing about me when it comes to dating, like, I'm just not one to settle. I just feel like there's no reason to. So I can be, I won't say I'm picky. I just feel like I don't settle for something that I don't think is gonna be for me. Like, if I meet a guy and I don't have like butterflies, then I just know like it's not gonna happen, because I need that intensity from the beginning. I'm also not one to like stay where I'm not happy. If I feel like it's not for me, I'm not afraid to like just move on and pick differently, pick again, and you know, just do what's best for myself. If it's one thing we can learn from men when it comes to dating, is to be a little selfish with it. I feel like a lot of women, sometimes we feel we should be loyal before we even are in a relationship. We just feel like we have to have some type of loyalty, but sometimes you gotta be loyal to yourself before you're loyal to somebody else. You know, stay true to yourself and your feelings, because at the end of the day, you'll only hurt yourself in the long run. So I think it's important to just stay true to yourself and don't settle. You know, if you're not happy, if you feel disrespected, if you feel like it's not right for you, don't be scared to pick up and leave, because you only have one life and life's too short to be somewhere you're not happy. Because if you're not happy, how can you be making the other person happy? It's just all fake, you know. At the end of the day, I won't put myself through the emotional journey and like the whole aspect. Like, a relationship is tough. It's not all like butterflies and rainbows that you see on TV. Like, it's tough. It can be work. So I would never put myself through a serious like long-term relationship if I know I'm not 100% all in. And then I'm also a person where I'm all in, I'm not halfway. I don't have one foot in, one foot out. I'm either in or I'm out, you know. Do you prefer online dating, set up by a friend, or just meeting someone naturally? I don't online date. If you're talking about apps and like stuff like that, it's not a bit of me. In terms of people setting me up, I'm not completely against it, but I just like what I think. I prefer to meet someone naturally, organically. You need to come with it. Like, you're either gonna come at me correct or you're not. Like, I don't like half stepping or like I'm not sure what to say to her, because I'm not that type of girl. If I sense that energy, or just like you'll kind of let me take the lead, what happens, I don't know if it's just because I'm a Leo woman, I overtake the lead. So now you can't tell me anything, because you've kind of allowed me to like be in that alpha position, and now you can't take it from me even if you want to. So from the beginning, like, maintain that type of like male alpha energy, because if you don't, I'll take the position, and then when you're ready to now put your foot down, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, because I'm just always gonna fight it. And yeah, so that's why I need the organic, natural connection. Because I don't know, if you get set up by your friend, don't you feel like you gotta give updates? I don't like that. You're my business, don't do that. Pet peeves. No, I'm not gonna say I don't like people who can't spell. I just don't like spelling errors. Yeah, I don't like spelling errors. It irritates me. But it's not like I don't like people that can't spell. It's sometimes not your fault. Sometimes you just don't know. I'm gonna put this out blush today. I haven't used it in a while. Oh, I hate when people leave people out. That annoys me. Unless it's for good reason, I just don't like leaving people out of things. Like, I'm the type that if I see someone's left out, I'm like gonna go and involve them, because I know how it feels. I feel like because I know how it feels, I don't like that. I just really, is a pet peeve of mine. I feel like it's quite inconsiderate. Unless it's like a reason for it, like she don't need to be involved, she don't need to be in a situation, then yeah. Okay, so on the last few questions, so one said full squad or small circle of friends. I would have to say small circle of friends. I feel like I don't have that. Like, I have a lot of people I know, I have quite a lot of friends, but I don't have like my circle of friends. Like, I feel like I'm attached to a lot of different friends, but I don't have my own circle, and I feel like that kind of bothers me a little bit. And I feel like I'm focused on like kind of trying to build that for myself. It's important you have people that you can trust, people that you can count on, people that are just going to be there for you, your sisterhood, like your village. You know, when big things can happen in your life, like you get married, you have little breakups with your boyfriends, you know, you have kids, like you want like your friends that you can always like talk to about things and like go through life with. So I feel like that's really important for me, and something that I'm definitely making it my business to make sure I build like stronger bonds with people. Insecurities. I don't really have that many. I don't like to talk about my insecurities. I don't talk to anybody about them ever. I just keep them to myself. But I'll share with you guys one insecurity I'd say I have that I feel like I noticed I had after like a lot of reflection. I feel like I've noticed it in the last couple of years, like, why do I act a certain way? Why do I It comes from growing up being a dark skinned girl, right? And you guys know, growing up, you know, the type of energy that guys or boys at that age would have around dark skinned girls. We're not, you know, attractive, and like they make little remarks and stuff. I feel like some of that kind of carried on into my adulthood and how I navigate when it comes to men. I feel like sometimes when there's guys around, I can sometimes go in my shell a little bit, just because of like the experience of like being around boys when I was younger and feeling like, you know, I don't know, like not attractive. And even though I know like I'm not unattractive, well, that sounds conceited, even though I know my beauty, I always find myself sometimes I can go into my shell a bit. And I feel like that comes from when I used to feel like uncomfortable around guys, because, you know, I knew how they felt about all dark skinned girls aren't this or they're not pretty. And I feel like I still kind of carry that a little bit. Obviously it's something you have to unlearn, unfortunately. But I do feel like sometimes I have to clock myself or check myself that I'm not even doing it intentionally. It's just a subconscious thing that happens. Sometimes I have to like check myself in the moment, like never feel like you have to shrink yourself around people because they can't handle it. Like, don't ever feel that way. And I feel like that's something I should have been able to tell my younger self, but I still have to tell my real self that to this day, because of just like how much that was in my head. I feel like I have to kind of unlearn it. So I guess that's one of my insecurities. It doesn't mean that, but I don't want you guys to feel like I'm insecure about my skin tone, how I look in that sense. So yeah, I hope you guys understand what I meant about that insecurity. Let's do lips. I want to do a matte lip. I have this brown lip called Hennyways. This is Hennyways by Colourpop. I'm not sure they still have it. I'm sorry if they don't, but I'm gonna put it on. It's like a brown matte lip. Gonna use a brown liner as usual. Put this on because I'm gonna sit here talking with a weird lip. I just finished off my makeup because I thought, why not? And I'm just gonna set my face. But the last question was about what do I like best about myself, and what do I like best about Tasha? I like that I'm quite independent. I don't really like need anybody all the time to do things for me. I'd rather figure out on my own and just do it on my own, even though that does come with its little flaws, because I feel like it's important to need people. Like, I'm the strong friend, you know, when people say check on your strong friends, sometimes you need to check on your strong friends, okay? Because as much as I'm okay and I'm good and I'll deal with things by myself, sometimes I don't always want to. So it's nice to like have someone that you can actually like talk to, or someone that can like help you out when you need or whatever, or someone just to offer. Sometimes you just want someone to offer to help. But I'm good with doing things on my own, and I've been that way basically all my life. So I do love that about me. I'm not super needy. I can do things on my own. One thing I also love about myself, I don't settle, whether it be relationship, friendship, job. Like, if I'm not happy or feel like I want to move on, I will. My self-belief, like, even though there's days where I feel like I really get on myself for certain things, at the end of the day, I am the baddest bitch in the game. Like Nicki Minaj would say. But no, seriously, like, believing in myself, not settling, and being such an independent young girl, even from a young age, those are things I take pride in and that I do really like about myself, amongst other things. But we're not going to get into it because this Leo girl couldn't keep talking. Okay, so that wraps up the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chilled get ready with me Q&A vibes. If you guys want another video like this, definitely let me know and we can do another part 2 get to know me Q&A. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Everything I've got on my face I will put in the description box so you guys know what I used today. And yeah, I appreciate you if you made it this far in the video. Subscribe if you have not. Give me a nice thumbs up, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video.